Unfortunately, we received some disappointing news, very disappointing news regarding Noah's appeal to the NCAA, and it was denied. So that thing puts it to rest, and I'm not quite sure what went into the decision. But what I can tell you is that Noah's just a tremendous young man, has been, came back for his 6th year, and just a highly respected leader in our locker room and certainly with our coaching staff. So I feel very, very unfortunate, and our goal is to keep him with the program, keep him close, have him remain as a part of the team. Obviously, he can't play, but he's run a heck of a race, and we're just really disappointed with this whole thing. He's been honest throughout this whole process, very transparent, and think about as honest you could be. And one thing I do want to emphasize, he did not break any laws at all. My wife made that point a couple of weeks ago, just an emphasis, and he is guilty of an NCAA violation. He was very upfront about that, and so that is that. But basically, I don't agree with or understand, quite frankly, the decision, especially when it comes to the severity of the punishment. And to me, that's really disappointing, especially considering our current environment right now, which, believe me, the last couple of months I'm a lot more in tune to than I had been, certainly. And probably the most disappointing thing, I think the panel that heard the appeal had an opportunity to really do something, make a decision that, to me, would reflect reason and also reflect the changing environment. And, they failed to do so. So that is what it is. We'll move on, and just disappointed on that front, certainly.
They made an example of him. Is that what they?
Yeah, I can't speak to that. I think I've learned a lot in the last 3 months about, and I'm telling you now, the season started, the NFL season started. I can't get in the car without hearing whatever, whoever the companies are that have. And then, of course, at the end, if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800, all that stuff. So, it's just a different world we live in right now, and we seem to be a little slow to react to it. We being, the governing body.
What his emotions are, I can't imagine what they would be, but just how is he dealing with it, I guess, at this point?
Yeah, I think that's probably the saddest part about this whole thing. And as coaches and as parents, you deal with the humanistic part of things, and you work with these guys as people, and you see all the hardships that they go through, especially student athletes. And nobody's complaining, but it's just it's not for everybody. What they have to do, whether it's the football part of things, the academic, the character, all the stuff that the expectations they have. And it's like injuries. When guys work hard and then have an opportunity taken away from them, whether it's an injury or in this case, I think just maybe a severe penalty. It's hard. It's really hard, and his parents have lived through this with him, and just as of his teammates and coaches staff, it's too bad. So it's I don't know, devastating is a strong word, but it's a real blow.